Hello, you lovely creative soul. I have something really special to share with you today. One of my gorgeous course participants, Liz, has created this really beautiful video about her journey through my course, Keys to Mindful Art Journaling. And honestly, it's just incredible. Liz talks about how her art journaling completely transformed after joining the course. And not just how her pages looked, but just wait until you see them. They are stunning, but in how she felt while creating. In the video, she says, "It's kind of changed my life. I know that's a massive statement, but it's just true." Before joining the course, Liz was already creating, showing up with curiosity and trying things out. But then she shared how she felt unsure of how to bring her pages together. Things felt a little disjointed and it took just so much thinking and it wasn't intuitive or joyful. And then everything shifted. Through the course, she began learning how to layer, how to build her pages intuitively, and how to bring in affirmations and journaling in a way that felt really, really meaningful to her. Suddenly, her pages flowed with ease. They felt like her. Liz said, "Now I know what I'm doing. I just think you can see the difference, and it's so beautiful." And the transformation is really incredible. Since then, Liz has started creating in journals, using old magazines, even creating a huge concertina book filled with affirmations. And just because it felt good. And now she has even taken this inspiration to her fine art practice, creating large affirmation canvases and offering prints from her original pieces. And it's just the most incredible and inspiring ripple effect. One of the things that Liz said that really stayed with me was that using affirmations in her journaling, something she didn't expect to love, became a core part of her practice. It helped her connect more deeply with herself and her creativity. She said, "Every piece is different. Everyone is beautiful, and I could never have imagined doing something like this before." I just want to say thank you to Liz for sharing her story with such honesty and passion. You've inspired me, and I know you'll inspire many others too. If you're watching this and feeling unsure, wondering if you can really do it, or if you have the time or the skills, let Liz's story be a gentle reminder. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need hours of free time. You just need a page and a willingness to begin. And that's exactly what Keys to Mindful Art Journaling is here to support you with. Just one layer at a time. I'd love for you to come and join us. And now enjoy Liz's beautiful video and her gorgeous art journals.
But the reason I wanted to come on is because I wanted to show you how my journaling changed after I started watching Kaiser's art journaling videos. And then I took her paid course. And honestly, the way my art journaling's changed, like I literally have to show you. I just am so passionate about this because it's changed. It's actually kind of changed my life. I know that's a massive statement, but it's just true.
So I'm going to start with this art journal. This was my first page spread. And yes, I really love this spread. I worked really hard on it. I had to really think about my letters, how I was going to do all the different typefaces. I wanted to try lots of different things. When I then kind of tried to just be a bit free and expressive, I didn't really know what to do. These are fine. It's just an expression of where I am at that time and doing some art, writing, journaling, because writing in an actual just plain book is a bit too boring for me and it's just not something that I particularly enjoy doing. So writing in my actual art journal is much more enjoyable. So as you can see, like I didn't really know what colors to use or how to bring my page together. This is just became a bit of a doodling page because I didn't really know. I tried to stick some elements down to bring a focus, but they didn't really do anything. I kept adding to it, and now I can add to this 100% because I've taken Kaiser's course and I know what to do. But, I love this. You can't succeed if you never start, and that is 100%. It's all a process. It's fine. It's just an expression of where I was, but you can see that the pages aren't particularly anything because I just don't really know what I'm doing. I absolutely loved doing this. I was really pleased with all the elements, but again, like it took me so much thinking time. It took a lot of thinking power. It wasn't intuitive. It wasn't particularly free. I had to really consider how I was going to make it. And so just bits and pieces, really. Nothing major. This was an art therapy session that I did with Kaiser, which was fantastic. So yeah, a bit of collage, another of Kaiser's videos that we did on Hope, and then there was another page further on, a few bits, bit of writing. There's another page in here. There we go. Okay, so, and then I took Kaiser's free course, and this was the first page spread I did. I'm just going to zoom in so you can see, like, how beautiful is that? And I couldn't do that before. She showed you how to layer, how to do your backgrounds, how to add things, how to add your affirmations, how to add focal points and bring the page together. And I was just so pleased with this. And then I went on to really enjoy the journaling part, and journaling the affirmations. So here you can see I love this page. Again, I love the way she uses collages as backgrounds, the way she uses ink and paint, and the way she does her journaling. This was before again. So again, you can see the difference there. This was before and this was after. And it's just, I just think you can just see the difference. And it's so beautiful. Now I know what I'm doing. This page I don't think is quite finished, but as it is, it's still beautiful. Really, really beautiful. And I think, oh yeah, and then this one. Oh, I love this one. Oh, it's just stunning. And I couldn't do this before. You can see the difference in the pages before and after I took Kaiser's course. This is why I just had to recommend it. I just can't get enough of like how amazing these pages are. So that was that one. Since doing Kaiser's course, I then had the confidence to start my own journals, just using a magazine. Again, just look at these pages. These are really special to me because these are pieces of my sister's artwork. Using the journaling again, which has become a really important part of my art. It's just taken off for me. It was something that I didn't even consider would come out of doing the courses that Kaiser offers, but it really captivated me using the affirmations in my work, and that's now become something that is part of every art piece that I do. These are all pages that I've done since taking Kaiser's courses. Every one of them is different. Every one of them is so beautiful. I could never have imagined doing something like this. Taking the ideas that Kaiser shares, and I've created something beautiful. And it wasn't even copied. This isn't a piece that she has done. So this has now come from my imagination. So it sparked my imagination for me. So I'll just show you this one as well. These might become something else, but at the moment, they're just beautiful as they are. How stunning. I couldn't do that before. You could see the difference. And that's why I just really wanted to pop in and just show you. It's just incredible. Look at these pages. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Stunning. And I've got like a couple more to fill in. And the last thing I wanted to share was I had bought this big concertina book, painted on this page. Had no idea what to do. It was such a mess, looked awful, left it for probably about a year. And then during Kaiser's course, I just felt the need to just journal all the affirmations that were in the pack that she gave us in the PDF. It was free. It was, her idea was to just choose one and focus on that. But for me, I just wanted to write them all. And it just made me feel so good writing them over and over. And I thought, what great place to do it in the concertina book. And so now I have this gorgeous book which is becoming full of affirmations, and then the video that she shared the other week where she took coffee and tea stained papers and collaged, and then began to write with a paintbrush and ink. I've just started that. I've not finished it yet, and that's as far as I've got. But oh, how incredible that this concertina journal is just going to be full of positive affirmations. And if it wasn't for Kaiser's free, oh, I've missed one. I have to continue with that. Kaiser's free courses, I would never have even started these. And this has then led into me creating some beautiful work, prints that I'm offering, and big canvases, which are full of positive affirmations. And it is just so exciting. This one, I don't think I've got one I can show you, but I put this into a digital program, and then I drew a dancer on top, and then I've made a beautiful print from that. So, you know, it even influenced my work hugely. Is that I then took that onto a massive, well, lots of massive canvases. So that's one of them that I did, all the affirmations behind, and then I painted a dancer on top. That's another one. And then this is one that I started. That's another one. I mean, let me put that against the door so you can see it. How incredible. Huge canvas, and just started writing all over it because it just felt so good to write these affirmations, huge, with all my different Posca pens, using, you know, thick, really, really thick ones, and really, really thin ones. Okay, thank you for watching.